Yeah, what's good, YouTube? So, I haven't uploaded in a while. Mainly due to weather, complications, and work. Which, you know, two are excusable, which is the weather and the work. But the complications was that when I got my TPC sensor and my flash done, on the way home, I got a nail in the tire. So I had to get a new tire. So that was the rear wheel. So lucky it wasn't the front, I guess. But man, trying to get back to the dealership on a flat rear tire, you cannot turn. It's crazy. But as it goes for the Reflash and the throttle, wow. If you need to go get your bike done, go get it done. Absolutely night and day difference between before and after. Just for reference, the guys at the dealership said that they had different stages that they could put the they could torque it to, and they said they pretty much did it to the highest spec. So if you go to get your dealership to do it, ask them if they could do it to the highest spec if they don't already do it. But wow, if it was like a 1000cc bike, I feel like before it might have been like a 600 and now it's a 900. Like, it's night and day difference. So 100% recommend just going and getting it done. It makes a hell of a difference. But this isn't going to be a talking video. Alright. Hopefully that was a good ride for you guys. Maybe just to self the exhaust again. I mean, the exhaust is absolutely amazing. Cannot fault it at all. But for anyone that was wondering, I thought I'd better go over this. For the rear tire, it was funny because the nail or the screw was about like yay long. And I said to the guys, I was like, look, I don't mind if it gets replaced or patched. And I said I would preferably get it replaced just to be safe, because, you know, if you get it patched, how long is the patch going to last? That's even what the guy said as well. It might last a month, it might last 6 months, it might last the lifetime of the tire. Do you want to risk that? You know what I mean? But yeah, the cost of the rear tire, which are the Battle Axe S23s, I think they are. They are the total cost was $489.95. I believe the tire cost was $189 or $187 or something around that area. Wait, did I say it was 180? I mean, 380. It's like 380, 370. And then obviously labor and tire wastage. So yeah, that's mainly where the cost of the rear tire came from, which is crazy because I can buy 4 tires for my car for this for the same price as 1 rear tire for this. But I mean, the payoff is at least I've already replaced the rear tire after like 4 months of ownership. So at least when the front one tire goes, I can pay for that, then get the rear done later. So then I'm not having to fork out for 2 tires back to back, which would make it a lot better. So anyway, but yeah, so it's crazy that 1 tire is like $500. I never had to replace like a tire for any other reason before, obviously it wearing out, but never had to pay for a new tire because of it getting punctured. So that was the first for me. Plus I was super annoyed because it's still a new bike. It's only done what, like just over 3,000 kilometers so far. I don't think I had to replace them until what, 6 to 10? Hello, bud. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm under attack. But yeah, it was kind of a pain because I just got the recall done. So I took it in to get serviced, and then on the way home is when I believe the screw got stuck in the tire. So I never got to take it for another ride after that. So I only got to enjoy it on the way home. So yeah, but they let me ride a Mt09. That was very interesting. So yeah, I did record it, but then some footage got corrupted. So if I can salvage any that's worth making a video on, I'll definitely upload it. Otherwise, if my bike gets serviced next time, I'll try to make a video on the Mt09, which would be pretty cool. Hope you guys ride safe and enjoyed the symphony that this exhaust made again. Hopefully I get the baffle out sometime soon, because that'd be fun. There'll be more pops and bangs. Oh my gosh, there's so many birds. But yeah, anyways, ride safe. Hope you all had a good Easter, and see you in the next video.